you like to talk about the kind of conflict of interest of working for the UFC's broadcasting partners while being expected to cover them objectively as well. Is there anything else that you've encountered where, kind of made you had to think about the ethics of what you were doing at the time?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, the biggest one was when I was working for Fox, and they hired me, and then they said, like, we want you to do the pre and post shows and the weigh-ins, which was a dream because I'd never been on TV. And they said, well, but the payment's going to come from the UFC, and that went away. That went against every single rule that I lived by, and it's the biggest regret of my career. Even though I rationalized it in my brain that, like, oh, I was still working for Fox and they were paying the UFC. I wish I never did it because I knew that it broke that rule. And every year I tried to get them to change it, and they wouldn't. They didn't care enough about me to even really listen to me. So that was a huge one. Working at ESPN brought, a whole new set of challenges because I was working for ESPN, but in reality, it felt like at times I was being censored and being told to not say certain things, to say certain things, to talk about certain things that I didn't want to talk about, to not talk about things that I wanted to talk about. Like, it was just a huge constant conflict. And I think what I've learned is it's probably best for me not to work for the broadcast partner unless the sport changes and the way the sport, the way the sport is presented changes. And I'm okay with that. There are enough jobs on the outside looking in. Of course, everyone wants to be on the broadcast and everyone wants, that shine, but I'm honestly okay with it. I'm at peace with it. And then over the years, there's relationships that you have, there's people that you're close with who then do something that may be controversial or bad, and you have to talk about it. Bad performance, bad fight, bad training camp, say something stupid, and you have to try your best to say something, but you also have to try your best to not ruin a relationship too. Anyone who tells you that that's not a part of the quote unquote job or game is lying to you, because this whole business is about relationships. If you have no relationships, you're not going to go very far. And so the best thing that you can do is not burn those relationships, respect them, but also, get to the point where they respect you enough to where if you say something that's fair, but also critical, they won't end the relationship with you. So that's a tricky dance in its own right. So yeah, I mean, for as long as I'm going to be doing this job, I suspect that I'll be facing these types of issues. But there's a part of me that likes the challenge, and I just love the business of journalism. So, I'm more than willing to take part.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. If you like our content, be sure to subscribe to Full Man MMA. And while you're at it, make sure to hit the bell icon as well so you never miss an update from us.